Tonight's coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The two teams with 11 Super Bowl titles between them, the Niners and Steelers underway to begin 2023. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Down. 43 rail.
What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Come on, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Blue striker. Set.
Throwing now is Lance. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Well, these Steelers, Charles, 9-8 a year ago. Their quarterback, Kenny Pickett, made 12 starts as a rookie. Do you see a jump coming, both for him and potentially for this franchise?
I do, and I trace it back to a December game against Baltimore in 2022. Kenny Pickett made some big plays down the stretch to give Pittsburgh a victory.
Plus, the Steelers have added some nice pieces around him, and they'll be able to protect him even better in 2023.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So on fourth down, the Steelers going to bring in Braden Mann to punt.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And take it right at the 35. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warren.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now Pickett will look to pass it.
He'll buy some time right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Now Pickett looking to change things up.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Johnson moves the chain, something he did plenty in 2022, leading the Steelers in yards and catches, but also have the unfortunate distinction of having the most catches yards in the NFL without a touchdown last season. That should be rectified early and often this year.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Harris, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
60-by-6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember the
touchdown! Pat Fryermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Lance to throw on 2nd down here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk finding room at midfield and finally brought down at the 43. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
This one complete. Lance to Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On play action, Lance. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Okay, right?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Ready. Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hut.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Steelers 7. Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Harris running straight ahead. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
A gain of 2 brings up
Looking to throw, Pickett. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. This is taken around the 12. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On the return is Peterson. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. That'll be caught. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan
It's a new
Coachman
season,
at our
so
EA
both
Sports
these coaching
halftime
staffs
report.
are likely
Coach.
making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Pickett will look to throw it here. And this one is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Blaster. Ready.
Lance now on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Lance getting this out wide to Ayuk. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Set. Drill 52. 10 cycles. Set.
Lance now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Man open is Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw, Pickett. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Pickett changing the play. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Off of play action, here's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trey Norwood.
And nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Pickett sets up play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
On the double.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake. Lance. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 56 yards.
Ready.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They get this out left. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Niners 21, Steelers 10. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the third time in this game. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Samuel. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
And Lance now to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready.
From midfield, here's Lance. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Let's go. Charge.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now it's Peterson. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Striker, 52.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete left side to Gray. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. Here's Lance to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Next to score, Niners 28, Steelers 10.